What's up, guys? It's Colin here, and last video was a touchy topic, but today it's, at least for me, it's way more. I guess like it hurts to talk about because it's kind of a messed up thing to me, but it's about what New York did to preserve the rights for women to have an abortion up to pretty much almost when they're about to be born, and they did this just in case Roe v. Wade gets overturned again and makes it to where abortions are illegal. And Andrew Cuomo, he basically allowed the bill to be passed. He signed the bill, but in his own words, he says that it's only if the women are like only if they're in danger. Now, I don't really believe that for 1 second. Him and his brother are basically two of like one of the worst people you'd ever, I guess, like hear talk about politics or whatever. They're both not good human beings, but I'm going to read you what he says. It's posted on CNN where, of course, his brother works. He said, "Today we are taking a giant step forward in the hard-fought battle to ensure a woman's right to make her own decisions about her own personal health, including the ability to access an abortion. With the signing of this bill, we are sending a clear message that whatever happens, happens in Washington. Women in New York will always have the fundamental right to control their own body." Now, see, I don't. To me, I think like of course, abortion is murder, and I only believe that because one, if you murder if you murder a woman and she's pregnant, you get a double homicide charge, and that's not even like that's pretty bad. But if you think about it, what if the father of that kid who you're having a baby with, like say the mother wants an abortion and the father doesn't want it, it's up, the doctors let it be up to the woman, and if the woman wants the abortion, she can have the abortion. That father can't raise the child. Like, I don't see why a woman can, unless of course like her body, like she's in danger, like she could die if she gave birth. But if that's not the case, then to me, like, I think it's wrong. I think adoption's a way better option, because then that kid can live out its life. And I think this is a terrible thing. And he says the law is only for very late abortions, like up to 9 months, only if she is in danger. But I don't think that'll be the case. I think you'll see more abortions. I think you'll see Planned Parenthood receive more funding, and it's just terrible. CNN also says the law also addresses late-term abortions. Under New York's Reproductive Health Act, they can be performed after 24 weeks if the fetus is not viable or when necessary to protect the life of the mother. It's about the health and safety of the mother, and it's always been the point to where the conservatives wave the flag. They want to roll back Roe v. Wade. This is not gray here. It's black and white. No, because, see, I don't agree with that statement either, because even if you're not a religious person, there are many non-religious people out there who believe that abortion is murder, because it is murder. Technically, it is murder. And I mean, to me, it's sinful. I'm a religious person now. If a woman that I don't know is having an abortion, that's none of my business. But if I hear about it or know about it, like, I'm not gonna like it. But then again, I'm not gonna say anything to her just because it's what she wants to do. But I'm not gonna not comment on this bill being passed, because I think it's horrible. I think you'll see more left-leaning states and counties like make this into a law to protect their opinion on Roe v. Wade. After years of fighting for the passage of the essential protection for women, our moment has finally arrived. The New York State Assembly has kept the torch lit for years, and we are extremely excited to be able to pass the torch to the Senate, dedicated to the respect of the woman and the protection of their basic right to make healthcare decisions. I am grateful for the governor's support," she said. Today, New York State took a historic vote to protect women's rights and autonomy. The Reproductive Health Act recognizes reproductive health care as a fundamental right. It takes the abortion out of the criminal code and puts it where women's health belongs in the public health law. It recognizes the range of medical professionals that women can turn to, expanding access to early care. And this is from the NYCLU executive, which they praised the bill. But I think this is deeper than Democrat or Republican. because of course they're going to clash over something like this. I think it's more of feminism. And, women, or not women, feminists, two different things. Feminists still tend to believe that they're being paid less. They feel as if the Constitution was only written for men. And in that time, yeah, it was written for men, but we changed that as a whole for a country, both sides. And I think this is all about just feminism. And I think something so touchy like this shouldn't be about feminism. It should be about morals. Whether you're religious or not, everybody has morals. I was gonna make this video earlier, but I was having trouble uploading videos, and I didn't really have time to talk about it. I was still trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing, and I'm glad I finally got to talk about this because it's been really bothering me. And like, even on Facebook and Twitter, all you see is memes of pictures of guys saying, or men saying, defund Planned Parenthood, and the caption is, no one in this picture is a woman. It doesn't matter. Men can have opinions, and some of those men in the world, they don't have a kid to raise because their kid was aborted. Like, they're dead now. They're not gonna live a life. And I forget what the study was. I need to look it up. But I was watching one of the podcasts that I love to watch. I think it was Ben Shapiro, and he was talking about how Democrats try using a study saying that crime rates went down when there were a lot of abortions going on. I forget the generation, but I remember him talking about it. But the first thought I got in my head was, you don't know you can't really say what lives, who could have done what since they were aborted. Like, one of those kids that were aborted could have cured cancer. One of those kids could have been the opposite and went out and joined a gang. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what kind of life that kid will live since you killed him. And yes, I'm using the word killed. But that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. It hurts a lot to talk about this kind of thing just because it's very sad in my opinion. And for someone like Andrew Cuomo to do this, it's not surprising at all. He'll do anything to push his agenda for donors. Like, it's just what he does. It's what his brother does too. Excuse my language, but he's pretty shitty on CNN. He's a terrible journalist, reporter, whatever you want to call him. But that's all I'm gonna say. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have anything that you disagree or you like that I said, anything I can improve on, just let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I should be posting one tomorrow, but you guys have a good day, good night, good week, whatever, and see you soon.